What's going on, guys? Starting me off here. This is another video, and in today's video I decided to start a new series, which is the business starters. It's basically how to start certain business. And in the first videos of this series, we're going to talk about how to start a subscription box business and why it's actually a pretty good venture and it's easily scalable if you put the needed work, determination, creativity, all the good stuff that needs to be mixed together in order for something to work. Because there's no other way. You cannot make successful business if you're not willing to sacrifice something from yourself. So as in the last video, I've made a business starter for this business. You can find the link for it down in the description below, so you can check it out. And now I'm gonna read you all the paragraphs that I made, and of course I'm gonna show you off the first paragraph like in the last video, so you may understand a little bit more what it's all gonna be about. So the first paragraph, it's market research, and this is the fundamentals of every business actually, and it should be done. Every business starter starts with market research. So this includes identify your niche, competitor analysis, target audience definition. Important stuff for every business. Do not skip this one because it's really important. Whatever business you're trying to start, you should do this first and foremost. Next one, business planning, which includes business model plan, legal structure and registration if you want to go full in. Of course, this is not needed in the beginning, at least in my opinion. And branding, which is, in my opinion, also the most important thing about this type of business. It's not 100% about the product, it's about how you bring it up to the people, how you present it, and so on. So branding is it's in bold text because it's really important. And number 3, product development. This one includes product selection and pricing strategy, because you should write down those things before you actually start, so you know what's your profit, what are your expenses, and so on. You should know everything to the last cent. Number 4 is e-commerce platform setup, which includes design development, website development, subscription management system, and payment processing. Another super important stuff, and like I said, this engages with the last video, which is the e-commerce blueprint that you can check it out in my profile. So there, it's really going in depth about, especially about the e-commerce platform and so on. So yeah, this is number 4, e-commerce platform setup. Number 5 is marketing and sales, which includes marketing strategy, a simple one, customer acquisition, influence, and affiliate marketing. So these are the main ways that you're gonna market your brand. So that's about the number 5. Number 6, operations and logistics, which includes inventory management, fulfillment and shipping, and customer service, which is extremely important in this type of business. I'm gonna explain why later in the video. Number 7 is launch and grow, probably the most important paragraph, which includes pre-launch activities, some things you may do before launch to gain another order or so, launch day activities, post-launch growth strategies, and basically that's it, which is not a small portion of information that you're receiving. Again, it's compact, it's easy to chew, you have your tools, action steps, and deliverables in the end of each main paragraph. So it's easy to understand what is written down, and it's easy to put in action. But that's up to you. It's up to you if you're going to put it in action or no. Because you can read the certain book, you can extract everything from it, but if you don't start doing things, it doesn't matter. You know, business, it's not make, you don't create business just from simply reading something about business. You sit down and you start working. So yeah, like in the last video, I'm gonna be seeing you on the computer. Once again, I created a small presentation so I can show you of the first paragraph, and then I'm gonna say a couple of words, and I hope we end the video. And I hope this video is shorter than the last one, because the last one got 23 minutes. So yeah, no more talking. I'll see you in a second. So, like I said, we're going to the first paragraph, which in most businesses is always going to be to identify your niche, your market. So for the next videos, I'm going to switch it up because I don't want to show you almost the same thing every video, because you know there's differences for each business, but most of the time and most of the things in the first paragraph are the same. So in the next business starter or whatever, I'm going to be showing you off different paragraphs, so you can actually learn something even if you don't check out the full PDF. So we start with identifying your niche, which includes the tools, same as the from the blueprint, Google Trends, SurveyMonkey, Facebook, Audience, Insights. Typical tools, extremely easy to use. Basically, you don't need a 12-hour tutorial on how to use it. They're extremely easy. A quick Google for most of the settings and you're done. The action steps is to analyze current subscription box trends. You see what's selling, what doesn't, and so on. Historically, what was selling and what wasn't, to identify gaps in the market, and that should be the most important thing to watch out for, because in my opinion this is where you should try to fit in those gaps that are in the market. Let's say is demand for fitness gear subscription boxes, and there are not so many, or even if they are, they're not that great. This is what I mean. Try to come up with something original. Use your creativity, guys. This is the key. You should use it in business. And that's the main problem about so many people, that they don't use their creativity. They don't think out of the box. They just follow this course, this guide, whatever, and they say it doesn't work. No, it works, but you have to put something from yourself in it to make it special. Because like I said again in the last video, everything nowadays is so saturated, so you should give something different to the customer. So yeah, identify gaps in the market and try to fill it up. Conduct surveys and interviews with potential customers, which means that you can ask friends of yours, whatever, what they think about a business, what they want to see. Or another idea is to go on Reddit, Quora, or whatever the fuck it's called, because I never use this. I use Reddit though, and just ask people what they think about the subscription box business, what they want to see. You know, just ask around. This is what I mean by conducting surveys. This is extremely easy, and it shouldn't took you a lot of time to do. So just find out what people want to see, what they like, and so on. Because those subscription box businesses are mostly based on customer interest, habits, and needs. So you should be aware of this. Number two, competitor analysis. This includes the tools from the last time: SimilarWeb, SEMrush, and SpyFu. Another great tool. So check them out, all of them. and choose which one you're going to use, because all of them are good. So I put it that way so you can have a choice. The action step: identify key competitors in your niche. As always, you should always do this in every business, no matter what. Analyze their offering, pricing, and customer reviews. See what people talk about this brand. See what they price their subscription boxes, what they offer, so on. Write down every single detail that you see on their website, whatever, what they do, how they do it, why they do it, customer reviews, literally everything to the bone, so you can have a full competitor analysis. And you do this for every competitor, top five, let's say, the key competitors. So after you do that, you go to target audience definition. So basically, what your perfect customer is going to look like. The tools that you're going to need: HubSpot, it's a persona generator. HubSpot in general, it's an amazing tool. Check it out. You can get a free demo. It's really worth it. That's why I put it in here, because it's really good tool. Just check it out. Even if you don't use it, I suggest you strongly. And the good old Google Analytics, which is free and it's used for 90% of the time. The action steps: create a detailed customer personas, at least 3. It's better to be at least 3. Full detail, like I said, everything you see about your customers, write it down completely. And again, in the e-commerce blueprint, I got in more depth about how to create those personas, what you're needing, and so on. So check it out. It's really useful tools. Here we talk about specifically the business, how to start it, and note about the additional things, how to create your target audience, and so on. So create detailed customer personas, at least 3. This is how far I'm going to tell you. Access the needs and preferences of your target audience, which basically means to understand what they want and what they need. So far, so good, I think. Easy to chew, not so hard. Let's continue. And after you follow all those 3 mini paragraphs, in the end of the main paragraph, market research, you should have a deliverable, which is a detailed market research report that includes a defined niche, competitor analysis, and target audience profile, which is basically the fundamentals of your business. And if you don't have this, don't go further. It's not a great idea, trust me. It may work, but you should not depend on luck. You should know exactly why it happened the way it is, and so on. So yeah, this was the first paragraph. Like I said, in the next video I'm probably gonna switch it up, some different paragraph, because like I said, in most of the business it's mostly the same information with little differences. So like I said, I want you to learn something from those videos. So yeah guys, I'll see you in a second. So guys, like I said, in the end of the video I'm gonna be telling you a couple of reasons why this is actually a pretty good business, and it won't hurt you if you try it. So the number one reason that I think is really great, and not a lot of business actually offer it to that extent, is a recurring revenue stream, which means that with the subscription based models businesses, you get advantage of predictable and recurring revenue, which means that customers pay on weekly, monthly basis, and this is providing your business with a consistent cash flow, which is essential actually for growth and stability. So this is pretty good, let alone the other reasons, which is that it's a growing market. Subscription businesses are actually in demand in the last couple of years, especially when it was COVID time. People just like those type of subscription boxes or so on. So try to take advantage of this, especially if you find a good niche. And you can do whatever, like I said, from beauty products, fitness gear, snacks, comic books, Literally everything, whatever you think of, you can turn it into a subscription box. Number 3, customer loyalty and retention. The subscription boxes business, I think, gives you some kind of advantage because you create a strong relationship with your customers when they actually receive what they wanted and what they actually needed each month or each week, whatever the case may be. So this means that they're more likely to become a long-term customers, which is always good for the cash flow and for the growth of your business. Number 4, easy to start with low startup costs. And that's a fact. And compared to traditional businesses, you don't need a storefront, whatever. You can do 99% of the work all by yourself alone. So it's not a hassle. And you can manage everything, inventory, operations, all alone. So it's good to know. Number 5, niche potential. Like I said, you can do literally whatever you like. You can sell everything. So you have a lot of freedom in this type of business. And like I said, this is purely my opinion, but I think this business relies a lot on the branding itself and not so much on the product. So make sure your box looks good, your website looks good, the product of course, but the branding is where the money is, in my opinion. Number 6, excitement factor and personalization. And I don't know what's the actual thing about it, but it works because I feel the same way when I purchase something and I can't wait to grab it from the courier. I know what it is in the box, but I get excited and opening up and boxing it, So this is a strong factor, psychological one, but you should take advantage of it. And personalization, make sure every customer write a custom letter, thank you letter, whatever, so they feel special. Treat them well each month, so you know what they like, what they don't, whatever you're trying to selling. But keep that in mind for every customer. Try to do a custom thank you note or some kind of thing like this. Another thing, it's a great for product discovery because you do your business, you sell this, you sell that. You're doing great, and you found a manufacturer or something, and you say, I'm doing this business, we may do a collaboration or so, and you can implement other products in your product, and you see how customers receive it. It may be pretty well, and maybe becomes a part of your subscription box, which is a plus for you and a plus for them, so you scale your business. Another reason is that it's a flexible business model, which includes that you can do a monthly, weekly, whatever kind of subscription you like. You could add on basic plans, premium plans for your subscription box, or even one-time purchase. Why not? Be creative, guys. This is what I mean. There's a lot of flexibility. Another thing which I think is extremely important and actually could be handy in your future ventures with other businesses, it's leveraging data and feedback. And you gain direct insight into your customer preferences, habits, needs, which could be extremely useful for your next business. Let's say you do subscription box, blah, 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 you start a business, and you see that this customer like something, and with your new business, you do this thing that they like, something like this. You know what I'm trying to say. So this could be pretty useful. So you basically will study your customers, see what people like, what they don't, what they need, and of course you continuously improve your own product and offering, so it could be more appealing to them. So in general, this is a couple of reasons why I think it's a good business. It's excitable, low startup cost, it's pretty easy scalable if done correctly, and it can make you a lot of money actually. So yeah guys, this was it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. A link for the business starter is going to be in the comment section, because YouTube don't allow me to post links in my description actually. I don't know why, this is something new, but fuck it. So yeah, I'll be glad to hear your opinion on the subscription box business in general in the comments. And I'll be glad if you check out the business starter from the link in the description. And yeah guys, I hope to see you next time. Peace.